So, I had time and I wanted to. So, I'm gonna do the Blood Elf. At least one of them today. Because I've been very excited. I plan to keep this character, actually. I named her Augustine. And I'll change her as we go and we get stuff.
State your business.
The sooner you begin your education, Augustine, the better for us all. There's little room for error, so listen closely. The burning crystals, the green floating objects to the west of the sun spire here, have long been used to power the Isle's experimentations. The mana worms were their guardians, but the scourge invasion of Quel'Thalas has driven them errant from our lack of magical control over them. There's little choice but to thin their numbers for reclamation. Do this, then return to me.
Keep your wits about you.
What is that? See ways to get tinder. I got enough tinder, bro. Okay, doesn't look like anybody else has a quest for me yet, so that's cool. Do I need to do anything specific? Nope, I just gotta murder him. Sounds good to me. Oh, there's a little kitty cat. Hello, kitty cat. I'm gonna ignore you. Oh, and you know what? This character, I can actually... Can you fix my shit, please? Okay, that's all good. Did it go where it's supposed to? Yes, it did! Yay! Okay. Where are more mana worms? It looks like there's a lot of people making blood elves right now. I don't think I've been on a paladin in a while because I haven't seen the updated like whole UI shit. One more. Ugh, all this stuff that I can unlock because you can unlock white items now. Yay. What's that person doing? Stabby element. Noise. What's your name? Katie Cat.
What business have you?
Jingle around.
Anu Belore Delana.
You have successfully completed your first task. For that, you are to be congratulated. Such success gives me faith that you will turn out better than those young blood elves who fail to heed the lessons of their masters. Continued success will be rewarded not only with knowledge, but also with tangible rewards as well. Your work here, however, is not finished. There is much more to learn, my young friend.
We will have justice.
Your effort has been made something clear that honestly I wish were not true. Your effort has made something clear that honestly I wish were not true. The unchecked power of the burning crystals has maligned a much larger swathe of the Isle's natural balance than I thought. You must now take on more unfortunate measures to reclaim control. The nearby lynxes have succumbed to the influence of the crystals, and they must be put down. Bring their collars, Augustine, as I may yet be able to fashion a magical restraint to turn some back from being uncontrolled.
Be ready for anything.
Okay, so I have Shield of Righteousness. And put on my little green boots. Because I think they're neat. Okay, now I gotta kill the poor kitty cats. She said lynxes, so... Okay, yeah, specifically the lynxes. Not the cubs, I think. There's one. There's a couple down there. Is that a child named Kitty? No, Jane, Kitty, Jessel, and Nova.
You need to target someone first. I don't have a target.
Are they only in this tiny spot? Because that kind of sucks. Well, I'm sorry, babies, but... Oh, the babies dropped them too. Never mind. Cool. I was just gonna kill the babies to force the other ones to spawn, because usually that's how shit like that works.
I need to get closer.
What does that actually do? Slams in front of you, dealing damage,
It's too
increasing your
far
armor.
away.
Okay.
I need to target something first.
It's wild that they all have collars. These collars were used as markings for the lynxes of Sunstrider Isle. $80 health. That's okay, I guess. But I don't really need it. I might sell that in a minute.
Our enemies will fall.
It gives me no pleasure to ask you to destroy these beasts. While in times past we have lived in relative harmony with woodland creatures, these are different times. The first order of business for all Sindori is survival. Make sure you remember that.
Shorel-Oran.
The tower and surrounding areas should now be relatively secure, though only for the time being. You have done well in providing us with a buffer of security, but we will need to reassert control over the entire isle if we are to survive here in the long run. This will involve tackling much greater threats than errant mana worms and lynxes. Take this, Augustine. You will no doubt make good use of it for the task to come.
The reckoning is at hand.
You are to report to my assistant, Lathan Perillion. He will instruct you on what needs to be done next. While we here at the Sunspire will continue to reign in the burning crystals, you will be focused on more pressing matters concerning Falthrian Academy. Lanthan will explain fully when you speak to him. Simply walk west of here along the path, and you should see him standing close by. Good luck, Augustine. Your continued successes shall be rewarded.
Death to all who oppose us.
Yeah, I'll put that on top. That's fine. When I get it shows that I already got it unlocked, so I may transmog it when I finally get the chance. Oh, so I did that, and then a bunch of quests open up here. Because I don't remember seeing any of these, but I may have just not looked. Pandaran Monk here. Interesting. I love all the kitty cats roaming around.
Our enemies will fall.
The Sunspire held a beautiful vantage of the Sunwell once. Our lives have been turned upside down, Augustine, but we nonetheless carry on. It is our way. We are survivors. If you are to survive this upheaval, to carry on in your own right, then you must learn how to survive. All Blood Elves must do this. You must master your insatiable hunger for magic before it masters you.
Farewell.
Day after day, I stand here watching, waiting. I've been accused of dwelling too much on our past while my eyes look to the horizon. But it is my firm belief that each visitor to this island should honor those who have sacrificed. All so that they may continue to do so. Dathramar Sunstrider was our first king. He led us here from Kalimdor through the Maelstrom. Seek out his shrine to the west, and do not return to me until you have read the plaque upon it in his honor.
We will have justice. Shorel-Oran.
With all the chaos happening here at the Sunspire, I haven't had a chance to collect my belongings I've left outside at various places on the Isle. I must maintain my vigil over the Sunwell here, so I'll ask you to collect them in my stead. I need my scrying orb, my scroll of Scourge magic, and my journal. Use this satchel for some extra space, as my things are rather bulky. Return them to me and I'll give you a little something, you know, for the effort. You can keep the satchel as well.
Remember the Sunwell.
Baladash, Malanore.
It's a shame that we've lost control of many of the creatures here on the Isle. This was once a tranquil place of study and research. Now all we can do is to keep them from being attacked. Now it's all we can do to keep from being attacked by our own creations. I'm going to offer you a chance to receive a magical boon in exchange for some collecting work on your part. Bring me a stack of arcane slivers that are found on the mana-using creatures of Sunstrider Isle, and I will cast a spell on you that'll aid your adventures on the Isle.
The reckoning is at hand.
Victory lies ahead.
If there is only one lesson you deign to remember from your time on Sunstrider Isle, let it be this: control your thirst for magic. It's a thirst unending, Augustine. What you absorb must be controlled and released via arcane torrent. Failure is to become one of the wretched, hopelessly addicted, and insane. Seek out a mana worm and unleash your arcane torrent upon it. Learn to master your power. When you have sufficiently released an arcane torrent, return to me.
Time is of the essence.
It's nice that there's enemies right here, so I could just do that real fast and then come back over here.
Glory to the Sindori.
You've done well today, Augustine. Your willingness to learn shows that you may very well rise above the unyielding cravings you must endure as a blood elf. Rest not on your laurels, young one, but instead seek to master what you have learned. Only through diligence will we as a race survive. Take this. It may be of some use to you. Go now and bring glory once more to our people.
We will have justice.
I can heal myself now. I appreciate that. Okay, I just need slivers.
I don't have a target. I need to get closer.
They definitely buffed the drop rate in
I'm
these
out
old
of
areas. Because, like, I feel like it used to be able to go on just forever. I don't know about higher level, but Paladin seems to be pretty OP at low level. Okay, come on, I just need one more. I forgot that hit multiple targets. Whoopsie. Do I have those unlocked yet? I have not. Oh, wait. I don't think I can unlock them on her because they're male. There's a scroll of magic over there, but I also need to go to the shrine. Oof. I apologize. Little trees. They're so precious. You have discovered the location of the shrine. Upon further examination, you sense a stronger pulse of the strange power that has gripped the isle. You feel a bit uncomfortable standing by the shrine, and perhaps a little disturbed. The bronze placard along the side of the shrine reads, "Here stands the shrine of Dathramar, a fitting tribute to a noble elf. Let all who gaze on this monument remember his sacrifices for our people and his dedication to the cause of our continued survival. All who prosper in Quotha do so thanks to him." Okay, and then there's like a scroll over here I need. I'll move this little guy over here. What do I name you? Well, it's T. Oh, I don't have to kill anybody or anything. I just gotta pick it up. And it doesn't say anything. Oh, do I not have that one yet? Thought I did. Is that everything so far? No, there's one more. Because I want to make sure I get everything before I go turn in. I haven't been in this area in the game in like so many years. I think that was part of the reason I was excited to play the Blood Elf, just because like I haven't done these zones in forever and I love them. Doing these videos is kind of just an excuse to replay old areas, like revisiting your old house or your old hometown or just a place you went as your childhood. It's wild, like playing this game for so long that like pieces of it are from my childhood, and yet I still play it. I wish some of his items had some like flavor text. That's a big ass book, bro. That's like the size of my shield.
Yes.
Magistrate Serona told me you'd be along quick enough. Augustine, the Faltharian Academy to our west, the huge floating building with the ornate spires, is in bad shape. You're going to be leading the effort to recapture it from one of the wretched, a blood elf who has forever succumbed to their basest cravings. I hope you're ready to work. This is not only going to be a lesson about danger, but also of what happens when you forsake the realities of who you are.
Stay the course.
Before sending you to the academy, I want you to do another task that needs to be dealt with immediately. Once used to aid us in the gardening of Sunstrider Isle, the bestial tenders now have grown out of control. Clear them out with due haste, but be warned, their lack of control has made them aggressive. It is such aggression that forces us to put down those once gentle servants. It doesn't please me to ask you to do this task, but survival is survival. I'll mourn later.
Hold your head high.
I'll do that in a second after I turn all these in. What's your name? Varilla. Varilli? What was a hunter? Oh, we got some more dudes over here. Oh, there's Katie Cat. I've seen her before. Bro, you'd think I was playing Fire Emblem Three Houses with all these cats everywhere.
The dark times will pass. The reckoning is at hand.
Ah, Augustine, thank you for sharing your experience at the Shrine of Dathramar. First off, you should be commended for your sense of duty and respect. It will serve you well, not only here, but in all of Azeroth. As for the odd sensation, it's no doubt a contributing part of the taint that has befallen Sunstrider Isle. We shall keep an eye on it. Thank you for alerting us to it.
Keep your wits about you.
Have you had a chance to find my belongings? Once we reassert our dominance over Sunstrider Isle, I will need them in my work. For now, though, I must maintain my watch over the Sunwell, or what remains of it.
We will have justice.
Well done. I knew you'd be perfect for the task. Once it's safe to make use of our outdoor facilities on the Isle, I'll be putting these things to good use. Like I mentioned, please feel free to keep the satchel. Also, you may find this piece of armor to be useful. Consider it ample compensation for a simple task performed dutifully.
Keep your wits about you.
I don't think he gave me any armor. Were those better? The infrared ones are not better than the green gauntlets, so I'll put the green ones on.
Victory lies ahead.
Many of the creatures here on the Isle were at one point bound into non-aggression and complacency by our magical skills. While the Scourge destroyed the Sunwell, our hold over these creatures shattered. Arcane slivers are the remnants of control we once had, and as such might be usable in fashioning a new device to aid us in regaining their control. Better still, perhaps the slivers could be used to see what malaise the Isle truly suffers under.
Death to all who oppose us.
Splendid. These will do nicely. I've been doing quite a bit of thinking on the current malaise Sunstrider Isle suffers under. One possible course of action I have pondered was to collect these arcane slivers from the beasts on the Isle. In doing so, they could be experimented on. This would provide a potential source of culpability. Anyway, I will tend to the research. Allow me to place this incantation on you. I believe you'll make good use of it.
Remember the Sunwell.
What he do to me? Oh no, that's something else. Increases stamina and versatility. Okay, cool. I'm cool with that. And then I've just got the tender one. Hello, little kitty cat. I will not murder you because you are not part of my current quest. see some of them trees. I did not mean to stop moving. Dead. Don't do that. Don't heal yourself. That's not cool, bro. I really wish I already had an AoE. I think the closest thing to an AoE I have right now is... Oh my god, that's dope. Okay. I didn't expect that to hit 4 creatures. Does the target dealing 21 holy damage. Yeah, it does not say that it hits multiple targets.
I need a target.
Okay, cool. Do I have that hammer yet? No. I'm already wearing a cloak. What's the crack sledge look like? Like a regular hammer. Neat.
I need to get closer.
There you go.
Out of
There
range.
you go. I need one more baby tree. And one more big tree. Oh, whoops. I wasted that. There he at. Let's beat his ass. Well, I don't know if he has an ass. Meh.
What business have you? Anaria Shola.
Well, the deaths of the Tinders give me no joy whatsoever. It does show me that you've ready for the most important task you'll do here on Sunstrider Isle. Take this and put it to good use. You'll need good items and sharp wits for the task ahead. Our reassertion of control over the island depends on it. I have to pick one. I don't think any of them are as good as what I have. And I get all of them when I pick one, so... A betrayer of our people resides atop Falthrian Academy to the southwest. Felindrin is his name, and he was banished from the Blood Elf lands for failing to heed the warnings of our teachers and elders. He is the worst of our society, as he lives only to feed his insatiable magical addictions. He refused to learn control. He is a shell of his former self, one of the wretched, and he is a threat to the Sunspire. Destroy him and the wraiths he uses as minions.
Keep your wits about you.
Oh, I wanted to see the new looks if possible. Can I control click? Yeah, cool. Okay, that one's kind of neat. That one's kind of neat too. I like that it's one-handed, but it's really big. And then the mace is just like a regular mace. That's not bad. I might transmog to that axe whenever I hit 10 and I'm able to use my yak. Oh snap! I think I was like, "What's that jingle jangling?" And my dog got up. I didn't think that my mic was gonna pick that up. Interesting.
I'm out of
So
range.
a lot of these low-level zones, when you get to spots like this, these creatures used to be hostile. Now they're neutral, so they will not attack you unless you attack them. But the whole area used to be hostile, so you had to fight everything up here. You didn't have to, but if you didn't fight it, then you ended up like just causing problems for yourself because it was really hard to like get out of here. Because there's water here, I know a lot of people used to just jump off the top when they were done with the quest, so they didn't have to walk back. And even then, because you were low level and you don't take resurrection sickness, but under level 10, a lot of people just jumped anyway. Like it matter if you hit the water or not,
Press to fall.
because if you died, you could just res real fast.
I need to target something first.
This arcane sliver glows with an eerie luster. You found an odd sliver of crystallized mana on the corpse of the tainted arcane wraith. The sliver is different than others you may have seen in that it is as dark and sinister looking as the wraith you looted it from. Just holding it gives you a sense of unnatural foreboding. Arcanist Hellion at the gazebo of the Sunspire on Sunstrider Isle just might be someone who would have a use for the sliver. I assume that's the same guy that had us go get the other slivers, so that makes sense. Okay. Still need to kill one more of those. Yeah, I was just wondering when the music was gonna play again. I really hope we get a refresh of these areas at some point.
I need to get to
Take heart, your friends will not long mourn.
Mourn your passing.
Whoa, what? I didn't expect him to actually have voice lines. That was why I started reading it. Will I hit the water? Beautiful. I did get everything I needed up there, right? Yeah, I did. Okay, because I was like, oh, please don't. Level 5. 5 more levels, and I can use a mount, and that will be very nice. It's so wild, me being like, oh, I can't wait 5 more levels till I can use a mount. And it's like, back in the day, bro, you had to be level 40. When they reduced that to 30, it was a big deal. When they reduced that to 20, it was a big deal. Reducing it to 10 almost feels gross because you can get flying at 30. Heed well this warning. Phileldrin the Banished is only a symptom of a much larger problem. His demise will solve our immediate concerns, but all Blood Elves share the potential same fate as him if we let our addictions get the best of us.
Stay the course.
Philindrin's head. You are to be commended, Augustine. You've succeeded where others, like Philindrin, have utterly failed. Perhaps you are truly ready to be a contributing member of Blood Elf Society. Your success here means that you are capable of surviving the greater threats that lurk in Eversong, and believe me, there are plenty to face.
Hold your head high.
Magister Xerona wanted you to head over to Silvermoon City in order to aid our reclamation efforts there. That is, once you have successfully addressed the situation of Falthrian Academy. You did not disappoint us, Augustine. On your way to Falconwing Square, south of here, you should speak with Outrunner Alarian. She's not far from the bridge. The Outrunners take care of shuttling goods between here and the mainland, and since you've proven to be so resourceful, they could use your assistance.
Time is of the essence.
Okay, I guess with a bridge there, it is technically an isle, because I'm like, is this really its own, like, zone? I do find it funny it has its own little map now. They started doing that, God, I don't remember what, it was either Shadowlands or Battle for Azeroth, but they made smaller maps for, like, the little starting areas. Because, like, this is still Eversong Woods, like, as a whole, the whole zone, but, like, it's its own little
Victory
spot
lies ahead.
where you just start for the, like, 1 to 5 experience, or at least that's what it used to be, about 1 to 5. From your demeanor, you seem to be on a matter of some urgency. Is there something specific I can assist you with?
We will have justice.
This is most interesting, and when I say interesting, I mean most disturbing, more than anything. Our efforts to reassert control over the Isle in the time following the destruction of the Sunwell have been a challenge. I suspect that whatever foul source is corrupting the Isle is at the heart of it all. This sliver may be of some aid in uncovering what's really going on. You were wise to bring this to me, Augustine. Take this as compensation for your diligence. Thank you.
Shorel Aran.
Cane forged axe. What's that look like? That looks kind of neat. What's that look like? That looks kind of neat too. What's that look like? That looks pretty neat also. What's that shield look like? Kind of cool. That one also. Got some sweet dicks. Oh, wait. That says vendors. I need to go buy those items off of vendors that are over here. Hello, Ginger, wherever you are. I hear you jingling. Okay, you are general supply.
What do you seek?
You're not who I'm looking for. You are a warlock trainer. Alt right click to press. Aha, okay. Oh yeah, I remember. I think there's a couple vendors in this building. I play with a lot of the text off just for immersion's sake.
I have one-of-a-kind items.
Large shield, light guard. I'll have to make a low level to come by all this crap.
Choose wisely.
And you are a weapon person.
Death to all who oppose us.
That's not what I meant to do.
Do not loiter.
Okay, get rid of all these. I thought I had some bracers. No, I already have that. Why are you showing it like I don't? Yeah, you're being dumb.
Keep your wits about you.
But I've got those for later. How do I... Nope. There we go. I got my PP on the floor ability. That's my favorite. Look at you with your White Hawk Strider. I got that thing too. I think it's kind of interesting that they chose to change their whole motif to fucking red. Like, was that always a thing? I guess it kind of was, because the elven boats in Warcraft 2 had, like, the blue, and they show those boats on here as well. I just always remember it as being blue or
Anaria
green.
Shola.
Well, hello there, Paladin. I heard that a resourceful young blood elf formerly in the service of Magistrix Arona might be making their way down here to help us outrunners. We certainly welcome the help, especially from someone who's proven to be so competent. I hope you're interested in running an errand or two for us.
Shorel Aran.
It's hard work being an outrunner between Sunstrider Isle and Falconwing Square. Tight deadlines, long hours, and worst of all, the wretched. The road south goes through the ruins of Silvermoon. The place is crawling with wretches, ready to kill you for a few mana crystals. Unfortunately, I think that's what happened to the last outrunner we sent with one of Arona's packages. I see you're eager to prove yourself. Venture into Dawning Lane and see if you can find any traces of our outrunner.
We will have justice.
Yes, ma'am, I suppose. I suppose I could do that for you. Oh, I didn't mean to zoom out so far. What's up, bro? The Outrunner's belongings have all been stolen with the exception of one package. It seems to match Alarian's description of Arona's package. You take the package and confirm that indeed it comes from Magistrix Arona. Alarian would probably want you to bring it to her. I'm wondering if Arona is at the other area, because I don't think I talked to Arona, did I? Or was she like the first lady I talked to? I didn't really pay attention to a lot of their names. I probably should. Not because they're super important characters, but just to remember who the hell I'm talking to.
Glory to the Sindorai.
What did you find, Augustine?
Be ready for anything.
By the Sunwell. That's the third outrunner we've lost this month. I appreciate your courage in venturing into Dawning Street. The guards need to keep a closer eye on these blasted wretched.
Keep your wits about you.
The death of another outrunner is a true tragedy, but it's a risk we all accept when we take the job. Magistrix Arona at the Sunspire needs to get this package to the inn at the Falconwing Square, and she needs it there as soon as possible. We're short-handed, and I don't have anyone else available that can cover for us. I'm not going to lie to you. The path to Falconwing Square can be extremely dangerous if you leave the safety of Dawnwing Lane. Do you feel up to the task, Augustine?
The reckoning is at hand.
Yeah, bro, let's do this. Let's do this. I'll get to Falconwing Square, and then we'll probably be done with that for today. That way I got time to upload these and probably figure out all the parameters of Din Din. The poor lady. I think my character technically stepped over her head. Like, my legs went over that part of her body. Oh man, that's a lot of quest markers for a later date. Hot damn. Level 6 guard. I have more health than you. Who are you going to help, ma'am? I guess I could put the Silver Moon City rep on here.
What business have you?
Oh, you know what?
Keep your
I'm
wits
not
about
gonna do that one. I'll collect all the other quests in the next part, but I'll just turn in this last crumb.
I have one-of-a-kind items.
Welcome to Falconwing Square Inn. May I prepare you a meal? Or ready a room?
Time is of the essence.
Welcome to my inn, Paladin. Am I to understand that you have something for me?
Hold your head high.
Thank you. I do appreciate the prompt delivery. While you're here, please make yourself comfortable. If you haven't done so already, feel free to get a hearthstone and bind yourself here. Using a hearthstone will allow you to recall to an inn once every half hour. If you ever lose your hearthstone, simply return to an innkeeper will gladly get you a new one. Oh, I have to pick one. I'll pick the
Remember the Sunwell.
Okay. I will get stone
Stay the
here.
course.
And then I'll put it up here so I have it for later. Okay, everybody, I think that's going to be it on this one. Hopefully I'll do some more soon, because I'm really enjoying playing this, and I know that my friend Jake likes to put these in the background while he's cleaning and shit. I love you, Jake. Hi. Bye. Everybody be good. Don't be assholes. Wash your hands, etc., etc. Good night.